action, no slacking. Well, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, cause here come the pain. No one to call up for help, no one to blame but yourself. You should've known better, however you did it, so we had to come ring your bell. Like I need a ward, wait until I score, make it rain till it pour. I'm a dog on force, put in work like a chore till I'm underneath the floor, in the trenches like a war. If they wanna give them more, when I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. 4th down, 4 yards, put it all on the line. I am not worried cause it is our time. I hear the crowd in the background, man, they just wanna see me shine. For the hell of it, it's irrelevant. You lacking the intelligence to make it make sense. We gon' manifest whatever we came to get. That's a little money and a trophy and nothing they gon' respect. We don't care who the best, we don't worry who was next. We gon' put them boys to rest like a 10 feet of bed. I'm ahead of the rest like I came without a net. They gon' say it under breath, I'ma say it with my chest. I got it wrapped like a toga, put the whole team on my shoulders. Hold up, wake these boys up, call me soldier, soldier. Flow feeling colder, some call it polar. You don't wanna box me, I'm feeling cocky. Hair stocky, leave him floppy, face Nazi. Talking all aki, think he big poppy, then I'll chop him down like karate. I see none of you here can stop me. It's obvious, you too sloppy, cheap copy. I'm Rocky, leave his eyes all glossy, but in the end zone is where you can spot when I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
I'm really out for blood this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I see the option, I'm up in the score. I catch a and jump in the course. Follow the core and the back to the morgue. Take the sheet off and I some more. When I am done at the scene, I won't leave anything. You won't even know who was involved. Don't let me do it cause I overdo it and do it till I cannot do it no more. All of the doubters, I'm proving them wrong. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Heard they was missing me while I was gone. I smell the victory, back up on time and it's where I belong. Like it ain't to me, we making history. Fall through the misery, weather the storm. Can't let them get to me, no weapon form should prosper. R&B all over my roster. I got options, I keep it right on the dresser. Next to the Oscar, applying pressure. Somebody stop us. Woo! Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Running my closet, go need a doctor, go need a doctor, go need a what? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. So now they on my body. Made it to the top. Ain't no way that they can stop me now. They gon' say I joined the Illuminati. I got demons all around me. Tell me what they know about me, huh? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge.
I'm the best, I'm the best, as you know. And I got it on my own. Get my way up, get up, go, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, I'm the best, as you know. And I got it on my own. Get my way up, get up, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, for the park and they know I'm impressive. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking nothing from my boy heavy. I'm the best, and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's falling. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching but I don't have
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his feet as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there, let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely. Still got a lot of life left in those legs. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Looking sharp on that 1st drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's going to be met at...
Yo, what's good? Yeah, I gotta change something though. Shit.
That guy, right? Bro, I was mad scared to even walk.
I don't know why they got him there. Keon Crossing. But he shouldn't be there.
What the fuck is that?
Taken down.
No, Keon Crossing, he's too fast to be in that spot. He can't be my sub linebacker. You gotta be like 88 overall, 88 speed or less.
Here's 2nd and 10.
I mean, I didn't really cheat, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. That's a pick 6, my boy. Eric Rowe. That's supposed to be a little pick 6y. We supposed to be on the same. We supposed to be going other way with that one.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Wilson. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving.
We're live, baby. We're live. I know you waited a little minute for this.
On is the punter man as he boots this.
It don't look like I'm gonna be raging too much though.
And this returnable for Hill.
I try to sauce it up.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12
I try to sauce something up with Tyreek.
The Dolphins at the
little sign. A little birdie told me I'd figure it out sooner than later.
Duplicate that first drive, the one that got him that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them.
Little birdie said I'd figure it out.
Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That's Cheetah.
Well, this has been a flawless start for them.
That's 99 speed.
They stop and they score again, Charles.
Hey, relax with the extra shit. Matter of fact, cause you look like you about to sell me out. Let me move this out the way. Let me move my book bag away from this. All this away from my outlet. Cause you like you about to sell me out. Stay on the bed and don't get off the bed over there. Please. I'm gonna be pissed.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Yeah, we got it rolling.
Just outside the goal line.
Oh no. Oh, burials.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Okay, that's the only Big Dick was the only one they had Keon Crossing in the wrong spot. It's not weird. Tight. Guess we go into a run game here.
New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple.
They move that shoe from there, please. You go right to the danger zone.
They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating
I like that sweater though. That sweater's nice.
How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance.
They lied on Xavier and Howard.
He's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one covers
24
yards. It's a 1st down.
I told you that. You be acting like you don't.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their
You do. I'm just asking who. I said I've been told you that. I didn't just say that.
Pressure got home on that last play.
You
Forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He beat Xavier Howard? Come on. Come on, Xavier.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not much running room.
A little drive by him.
32. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, sometimes you just have to give
There's a good little something going on right here.
They're at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Can't pick that. You gotta hurry that up.
They got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Wilson.
No, he's not.
That's going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we
I'm
stay
saying,
with
though,
receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his
I
pass
thought it was. It looked like it, right?
Up your guys elsewhere. And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. Play action. It's Wilson. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And he's able to get this one all.
They just didn't want me to have that perfect complete percentage that I was going for just now.
NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
Huh?
A little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good.
That looked a little wacky, but I take it.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back,
I take it.
you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2nd and 5 now. Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
What?
A legacy player in the NFL, Cedric Wilson, 602 yards last season, nearly beat his father's best season when he played in the league. The Miami Dolphins, they're betting that Wilson could surpass not only his dad, but become a big-time player in their revamped passing game. Nice catch there for a first down.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Once again, it's Mostert. And down to the 36-yard line here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 36, Wilson. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
And I like the idea here.
Stay on the bed, I said. So go over there, hurry up.
3 catches
Go.
a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They go play action with Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Working with a 2nd and 3. Now it's Wilson. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
A pitch out to Mostert. And
Fuck.
that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able
He got
to
out
get it
there.
behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there. Bringing up
He's
second
fast.
down.
That dude's
I'd like
fast.
to see out of this defense a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. No, he tries to force it in, and it's
No, Wilson.
Alexander. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own.
That's a low ball R1 TD. You see it, right? That's a low ball TD. He threw it straight to him. Can't have everything. Can't have everything.
So when you have the chance to distance yourself
It is
from
what
the
it is.
partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much
This
space.
defense kinda
I
crazy.
think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
He would pick a play here when it's going to go right to him in the
2
morning.
minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Second and 9. Hall again on 2nd down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Wilson. Going up top for Miller.
Why did he leave like that?
20, 10,
Why did he leave like that? He's running with him, and then he just left.
and touchdown.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. I knew it was a scene too. You see me follow it to take it away early.
And the Jets are back within a score.
But he would leave the middle of the field wide open.
Zerline good with a PAT.
Fuck it, Wilson. Fuck. Supposed to be 21-zip.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
I know you can't really lowball like that, I guess.
Fields it right around the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Lowball ain't so accurate.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
But they've certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Wilson's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now
fuck!
To catch the football
You bullshitting me, Wilson.
On second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
You bullshitting me right there, Wilson. Damn! If he would have got that shit up and over instead of to the side. More up and over.
Unsuccessfully.
To throw again is Wilson. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Now a give to Mostert running right. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right side.
You would. He would, right? He would do some shit like that.
Far at second down.
Well, a momentary
Show me
speed
out.
bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw again on second down. Wilson on the out route. He's got Mostert. And he takes this just a few yards.
Nah, this offense already is kind of annoying. I ain't gonna hold you.
The passing game rolling here.
This is kind of annoying. I know he's like, yo, this nigga throws one more flat route. He's not taking them away.
Nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
No, this is toxic. This is toxic. This is toxic. I can't even lie. This is toxic. This is toxic, bro.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Oh no! Fuck! Too late. I threw it late. That's me. I threw it late. Ah, he was open.
The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but
he was wide open. I threw it late.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw.
I should teleport in his hands though.
Opportunity lost.
I'm watching the replay. That should teleport in his hands. That's not supposed to be a pick. That's cool though.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson throwing the out route and complete.
That's Coleman. I think he gets ball first. Fuck, this game, the way this game is going, I should have way more points than 14. I think 2 picks in the end zone.
As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now.
Running back, right? I like the offense though. It's just now I gotta stop throwing the picks away. So I run the ball more. Yeah, I should have ran the ball more.
As we get back underway in this second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Sign, dude. Come on, homie. Come on, homie. You know you want to throw me sign.
Over for their next possession. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They'll run with Hall.
I knew he was run play. It's so obvious. It's so obvious.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the
Why would he run that?
where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Meanwhile, Wilson's
not for real.
caught by Wilson. 5
do
yards.
that.
Now it's 3rd and 5. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Hall ought to give up the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29 area. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll go again with Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson. Connect with Barrios.
Really? Iggy, come on, Iggy. You got inside leverage. How do you...
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
That's crazy.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Coleman will try up the middle. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Partner, I know we're in a
third dizzle.
But my goodness, running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. This is caught. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand.
Fucking 1-yard line, though.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Relax. It's not a trampoline.
They'll run right side with Mostert. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
I'm getting a little
Another
nervous.
nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
You'll need both, bro.
They didn't give it to him much for the first three quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them.
He would have clicked onto that last. He would have clicked onto that last man. I'd have fucked him up with that little move.
Good plays have him on the move on first down.
He ain't click. He ain't click.
There's Wilson. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it.
Come on, click on, please.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Steps away.
Nothing's open for the way.
And that's incomplete. Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere to find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls.
Relax. Stop jumping on the bed. Please stop jumping on the bed.
On the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10.
Who, me? Always. Always.
Here's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. Now Mostert off the read option. And down inside the 15 he goes.
You know I might. You know I might.
As he picks up a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the
You see them?
take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means
You see them, bro? They out there. They out there.
the runners taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Running the counter with Mostert. And he will take it in for a Dolphins.
I like how the offense is going. The 2 picks was me. They wasn't really the game. It was me. But I like the offense. I should have like 42 points right now. But like 95 complete percentage. I like the offense. Ooh, I missed the kick. Average.
I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is.
Madden got a way of humbling me, huh? I start talking shit.
Morstead out now following
Missed
the
extra point.
touchdown to kick.
Let's go back out there and play some good defense again.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
And trips. I need trips.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this.
Oh, I paid it out, but they made me get behind the tight end.
And he takes us up to the 40.
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. I baited him like a motherfucker.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama.
Baited him like a motherfucker. Oh, good shit by him. Oh, he got bailed. That's supposed to be a use alert again.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. Being chased out left.
Van Ginkel.
This one is down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side.
Good throw by him.
Inside the 15. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
I tried to get there with that slow ass safety I got there. Sub linebacker with 83 speed. Fucking bum.
The Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Zerline connects on the extra point. Now things going to get more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
I don't know. I played inside. My corner got beat.
Now after the
Bad.
touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
What happened?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds.
Chase.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
No, stay in bounds.
2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Let the clock wind down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And
nah, you right. This offensive line been putting in pain all game.
108 yards yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
On first down, they go with
I almost had it.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10
fucked
and
up.
the 11 or the 12. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This to perhaps sort this one away. This ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to
I'm supposed to have like 40-something, man. If I didn't throw those 2 picks. I got you, Russ. Next time I got you, Russ.
Sleeping again, say no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I see the ice and I'm up in the score. I catch a
Hey, start like that. I started off taking the pause, the top off. I took the top off. I'm dripping like hot sauce. I don't think so. I think my other game is tomorrow. Yeah, GG's. Alright, Brody. You'll see the stream pop up if I do. If this nigga hit me up. Alright, Brody. Later.